Hey, Astro. Good morning. Wait a minute. Let me get this over here. There we go. Say something. I just did. uh, do I not have? Uh, no sound? Okay. All right. Hold on. Hello. Okay. Hello. Hold on. Hold on. Why isn't my freaking thing working? Testing. 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 Hello. Okay. Okay. All right. How's the volume? Is the volume okay? Yeah, how I fixed it. I don't know what I did. It won't do me any good to write it down because I'll lose it. I'll lose the piece of paper that I wrote it down on. So no problem. I tell you, man, getting old is a bitch, man. Ass hat. Yo, is that Lady K? Lady K, you always give yourself away. Hey, good to see you too, whoever you are. It is. There you go. I knew it was you. Like I said, you always give yourself away. Astro is napping. Oh, must be nice. I'll tell you what. What the hell am I doing over here? I have no clue. How? How what? Man, I'll tell you what, the world is getting crazier and crazier. Oh, wait, I wanted to add this over here. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Well, you call me lard ass or ass hat, one or the other, and that gives you away. I always can tell when it's you because it's either lard ass or ass hat or something like that. Now wait a minute. What if I turn this off? Why the hell? Man, I don't know. XSplit is really acting stupid today. Ass hat lard ass. Yep. Or lard assness. Okay, there. Sorry. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know. XSplit is really acting weird today. What the fuck did you just do? Yeah, well, I hit the button, is what I did. And that took care of that. Took care of that microphone. Let me see. Hold on. Man, you should have seen what happened about 15 minutes ago. Yeah, men in buttons, yeah. 15 minutes ago, I was loading up XSplit, and all of a sudden, every video I had started going into XSplit. I had like 50 videos, and they were all playing at once, and I couldn't stop it. I couldn't stop XSplit from importing all of these videos. Man, it was weird. That never happened before. I don't know why. I don't know why it happened, but it was just one video on top of another. Boom, 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 and they were all playing. You know, they were all active, and it was like, holy shit, what the hell's going on? And I couldn't stop it. I had to do the Control Alt Delete. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't shut down XSplit. I couldn't do anything. It just kept adding videos. And like I said, the screen was just full. It was one on top of the other. Boom, boom. They were all over on the screen. No. Yeah, you know what, Lady K? I started thinking about that too. A couple days ago, I was starting to worry about Jazz Dude. I don't know. I haven't heard from him. No. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's, you know what? I did have his phone number at one time. I did have his phone number, but I never called him. So, you know, I can't remember what I did with his phone number. Like I said, I never called him, so I kind of put it on hold, you know. Well, I haven't opened up Skype since I've been back. I mean, I did talk to him on Skype a couple times. Well, I don't know. I heard Skype. Somebody bought Skype. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Um, hold on. Hold on. I've got Skype right here. Wait, let me open it up and see. Oh shit. Okay, I can't get on Skype on my old computer. It won't. It says that it's not supportive. So I have to do it on my new computer, but I don't want to do it now because it might screw everything up. No, I don't think he's mad. No, I don't. Well, he might be a little bit mad about my stupidity. You know, that I didn't have things backed up. You know, but I mean, you know, I don't know. But anyway, I heard Skype. Somebody bought Skype. That's what I heard. When I get off today, I'll try to find him on Skype. Life is treating me okay. How are you? How are you guys doing with your Alberta thing? They killed Charlie Kirk. Alberta Prosperity Project. Yes. APP. Man, I'll tell you, every government. Yep. That's exactly what happened. Yep. Man, I was really shocked. I'll tell you, man, it's we everything is fucked up. Everything is fucked up. These fucking little stinking little woke motherfuckers. I don't really have any patience for these fuckers. I didn't. Yeah, they have a video of him getting shot. I mean, actually, I didn't watch it. I don't want to watch it. Well, I mean, what's the worst they can do? You know what I mean? What's the worst they can do to me? They can kick me off. Big deal. They're not the only game in town. It's not like I've got thousands and thousands of viewers. Yeah, well, like I said, I don't want to watch it. That's like the Kennedy assassination. I watched that a couple times, and man, I'm done with that. I don't want to see it anymore. Is there a fly flying around? I don't blame you. I could have sworn I just saw a fly in the camera. Although I don't see it, I could have sworn I saw it on the video. Maybe not. I saw a bug in here last night. And by the time I got the bug spray, it was gone. But man, I don't live with bugs. So his days are numbered. I was a little girl when he was shot. My parents watched Kennedy. I was in the room and my mom's screeched made me cry. Yeah, I know, man. Live. Yeah, I know. I remember that day. My mom was taking me to the doctor. I believe it was a Friday. And I was going to the doctor for just a regular checkup. And I was 10 years old. and they were playing Robinson Crusoe on a TV show that night, like at 6 o'clock. You're turning 65 next month? Well, I got you beat. But anyway, it was raining in Chicago. And like I said, we were going to the doctor October 8th. All right, I'm going to write it down. And I was concerned that they weren't going to play the Robinson Crusoe movie. No. Yeah, I know. I don't tell anybody when my birthday is. Forget it. Yeah, I know. As you get older, you don't want to celebrate. That's what happens. That's like me when I was in Maryland over the winter. My birthday was coming up, and my sister said, "Oh, well, I'll tell everybody, because I have nieces and nephews and great nieces and great nephews up there." And yeah, that's right. Yeah, going to bed early. That's it. And I told her, I said, "No, don't tell anybody." And she didn't. And it was great. I mean, nobody knew my birthday came and went, and that was good. That's what I wanted. Man, I wish I could see that bug again. Where the hell is he? I got my bug spray ready now. Oh yeah, I'm fine. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you guys are still kicking it. It's so rare nowadays to see a couple stay together. You had us weirdo. Yeah, I know. Well, like I said, if I had a half a brain, I would have had all my passwords written down. But the thing is, I mean, who expects your house to flood? You've known each other for many years. Well, there you go. That's good. Yeah, that's good. They're almost finished with the renovations. Wow, you were kids. Wow. Wow, man. That's wild. you have hallway sex. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I thought maybe you passed in the hallway and gave each other a high five and that was it. Oh man. That's funny. Man, that was really strange what happened this morning with this computer. Holy shit. Here, look at this. I put a little music to it. Hold on.
Listen to the rhythm of the falling rain, telling me just what a fool I've been. I wish that it would go and let me cry in vain, and let me be alone again. The only girl I care about is gone away, looking for a brand new start. But little does she know that when she left that day, along with her she took my heart. Rain, please tell me now, does that seem fair? For her to steal my heart away when she don't care. I can't love another with my heart somewhere far away. The only girl I care about is gone away, looking for a brand new start. But little does she know that when she left that day, along with her she took my heart.
Hey, don't you blaspheme. Don't you blaspheme my soulmate. Oh man. I like that song. That's a good song. Joke. Question. If a tree falls on a woman, what? On a woman, does she make a noise? Answer. Why would a tree be in the kitchen? Oh man, get out of here. Why would a tree be in the kitchen? Yo, middle-aged white bloke. What's up, mofo? What's happening, man? How's it going over there in jolly old England? Uh-oh. Somebody's calling me. Rain, please tell me now, does that seem fair? Yo, yo, yo. No sound. What? Hello. What you talking about, no sound? Hello. Yeah, there's sound. Never mind, it was me. Ah, there you go. And you talk about me hitting the wrong button. How's everything over there in jolly old England? Man, I got rid of all my metal art. I don't have any of it left. It's Lady K here. Astro's having a super nap. He was up most of the night. Uh-oh. Pain in his back? Oh, man. That sucks. Man, that sucks. That ain't good. Yep, all the metal stuff is gone. It's gone. Oh, he was shopping last week? Oh, okay. All right. Going to the Home Depot. You know why they had dresses like that, Lardass? No, why? Why did they have dresses like that? I guess so they could rest their drinks. You have room there to put a plate of appetizers and a couple beers to hide women so they could leave the building. What? What the hell are you talking about? I think Lady K's finally flipped. They played in goal. Man, you guys, what? Are you drunk? What's going on here? I think they're drunk. They're both drunk. He'll be drunk in an hour. Drunkish. Yeah, on his way. Never mind. I did watch a documentary on it. Now I'm questioning my memory. Hey, don't worry. It happens to all of us. They didn't wear those dresses to improve their memory. That's for sure. Yeah, I would question my sanity. Yeah. Well, we know anybody comes in here has got to be nuts. Yeah, as we get older. Yeah, yeah. Tell me about it. I can't remember what I had for breakfast. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there she is. My soulmate.
Listen to the rhythm of the falling rain, telling me just what a fool I've been. I wish that it would go and let me cry in vain, and let me be alone again. The only girl I care about is gone away, looking for a brand new start. But little does she know that when she left that day, along with her she took my heart. Rain, please tell me now, does that seem fair? For her to steal my heart away when she don't care. I can't love.
Hold on. Your question is very important, I'm sure. More important than my soulmate. What is your question? We don't know why you're here. We must have left the door open. So many different accounts. What do you mean? He got shot. Some fucking woke punk killed him. That's all. There's only one account. That's it. I wish they'd let the guy out, to tell you the truth. Whole bunch of shit libs losing their jobs over horrible posts, which is good. Yes, I agree. I agree, man. Every one of them. Every one of them should lose their jobs. I mean, what did the guy do to hurt anybody? He didn't do anything. All he did was to voice his opinion. That's all he did. It's too bad. I used to be told if you have nothing to say, don't say anything at all. Well, yeah, but that was in that was you know that was used in case you were if you were going to insult somebody. That they weren't telling you not to voice your opinion. That saying does not mean don't voice your opinion. Well, indirectly it kind of does, but in other words, if I was gonna say, well, so and so's a fat fucking piece of shit, okay, then that saying would apply. I think there'll be more arrests. Quite a few people know this bastard was going to do it. Nothing nice. Yeah. Well, people filmed him on the room, filmed it, and didn't say anything on the roof. Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you, man, it's getting pretty bad, man. Basically, what Charlie Kirk was saying, basically, was to keep men out of women's bathrooms, keep men out of women's sports. His boyfriend knew about it. Yeah. Well, his whole family. His family said that he was talking about how much he disliked Charlie Kirk. Speaking with hurt feelings. Yeah. I mean, listen, we all grow up with someone insulting us every now and then. You know what I mean? That's part of life. father called his pastor, then called the cops on him. I haven't heard that, Lady K, but it's probably true, but I haven't heard that. I don't know, man. It's really a sad thing, I'll tell you that. These poor little snowflakes, you know. It's fact. Everyone is talking about it. All right. I have to admit I haven't been paying as much attention to it as I should. I mean, you know, it's a terrible thing. I don't want to think too much about it. But see, here's the problem. Here's the problem with free speech. The problem is I can tell a friend that I want to kill somebody. Okay? Now that friend can go to the cops and say, listen, he told me he wants to kill somebody. The cops can't do anything. What are they going to do? Damn. Sure, he will be given the death penalty for that. Yeah, Trump already said that. Trump has said he's basically choosing a judge so the activist judge doesn't get on the... Yes. Yes, yes. It's hearsay. Yes, that's exactly what it is. You know, that's the bad part. You know? Hey, listen, that's... You remember the time I went to the police station and I was screaming in the lobby at a police station that I want to kill fucking Shawnio? Remember that? That actually happened, you guys. I am not lying. Here's what happened. Shawnio fucked with me for years. And then he started fucking with my nephew's pregnant wife. He started calling where she worked. I don't know how he found out where she worked, but he was calling them. And she was pregnant. And I went to the police station right across the street. Shawnio was a piece of shit. Yeah, well, he probably still is. But anyway, I went over there to the police station. And there was one cop sitting behind the desk. And I told him what was going on. And the cop said to me, do you fear for your life? And I said, well, not really. You know, the guy's a pussy. He lives in Canada. He you know, I doubt that he's coming here. I don't fear for my life. And the cop said, well, there's really nothing we can do. And man, I went off. When he told me that, I said, man, I want to kill that motherfucker. I mean, I was screaming it. I was yelling. And I didn't care. I mean, it did enter my mind, hey, they might throw me in jail. I didn't care at that point. But they didn't. The cop told me, by that time there was another cop in there. And that other cop came out into the lobby. The one cop was behind the desk, behind the glass. And the other cop came out. And like I said, man, I was screaming it. I was very, very pissed off. And again, I didn't care what they were. I didn't care what they were going to do. I didn't give a shit. But they didn't do anything. They can't. I think they understand the difference between at the moment of anger. Yeah. Yes, middle age. Yes, that's exactly what happened. Yes, but the thing was, I didn't break the law. See, here's the thing. I would have had to have a plane ticket in my hand going to Toronto and a gun. And if I would have, at that point, if I would have said, listen, I'm on my way to the airport, I'm going to put a bullet right in that motherfucker's head. Okay, now, wait a minute. Now there's a little bit of a different scenario. You know what I mean? Now I have transportation to get to the guy, and I have an instrument of destruction to take care of the guy. Okay, that's a little bit more than me just yelling at the top of my voice that I'm going to kill this son of a bitch. And a t-shirt saying kill Shawnio on the t-shirt. Oh, man. You remember a guy named Lick Lick on Vaughn TV? The guy's name was Lick Lick. He was nuts, man. He lived up in the attic, and he took an axe and he started. Oh man, this guy. I'm gonna see if I can find any of his videos. I have a feeling they're on the external hard drive that broke down. This guy was nuts. Yeah, the axe wall. Yeah. This guy took an axe to the place. And I mean, he just started chopping every wall he could find, man. He hit with the axe. Put big giant holes in the wall. Well, anyway, the reason I ask you if you remember him is, hey, AJ, what's up, buddy? The reason I ask you is because his name, when he first started on Vaughn, his name was Kill Kill. That was his name, Kill Kill. And the old lady, what was her name? Scrubby, Miss Scruffy. She made him change his name. She said, "Oh, we can't have a guy named Kill Kill on here. You got to change your name." So he did. He changed his name. Yeah, no alarm bells there. No. Kill Kill. Oh, man. That guy, he was a trip, man. That guy, he was actually nuts. I'm surprised that he hasn't killed somebody. Well, anyway. Yeah, so even if his boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever that person is, even if they suspected that he was going to kill Charlie Kirk, if he would have went to the cops, they can't do anything. You know, in a way, it's unfortunate, and in a way, you know, it saves innocent people. You know what I mean? Let's say if I told you I was going to kill somebody, and it was a law that if you went to the cops, they had to arrest me. Well, how many people would be arrested under false pretenses? In other words, if I don't like somebody, and I never had a conversation with them at all, but I went to the cops and said, "Hey, that guy told me he's going to kill so-and-so," and they arrest him because I don't like him. Well, anyway. I'll tell you, man, it sucks. It really sucks. All right, wait a minute. Let me finish my song. Wait a minute. Where the hell did it go? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's like swatting someone. Yep.
Another when my heart's somewhere far away. The only girl I care about is gone away. Looking for a brand new start. But little does she know that when she left that day, along with her she took my heart.
See, when you swat somebody, the cops don't come to your house and arrest you. They come to your house to see what the situation is. They don't just come and automatically arrest you. Hey, that's not a dude, man. That's my soulmate. That ain't no damn dude. Man, if that's a dude, holy crap. They're in trouble. I mean, I never saw a dude with a neck that thin. Hey, baby. Come on, don't tell me you're not turned on by this chick.
Listen to the rhythm of the falling rain, telling me just what a fool I've been. I wish that it would go and let me cry in vain, and let me be alone again.
Oh yeah, the Chinese guy. How do you know that guy's Chinese? He might be Korean or Taiwanese. Well, anyway, Charlie Kirk is dead. Wow. The snowflakes, they think they've won. They think they've won. They haven't won. I think they will now find that the gloves are off. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah. You know, as much as I didn't like Biden or Camel Toe, if somebody would have assassinated him, I wouldn't be happy. I wouldn't be happy about it. You know what I mean? I might not be holding a vigil in sorrow. I'm not saying I would be doing that, but I wouldn't be happy. I wouldn't be jumping around. If they riot when this shit is sentenced, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you got that right. I don't think they're that stupid, to be honest. But who knows? They might be. I don't know. It's a setup. Okay, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? Yeah, I just noticed something. At Twitch has put these little things here. Seems pretty cut and dried to you. Wow, what is it? I don't get it. What's your point? Wait a minute. What are you saying here? No. To me, it seems like they have the right perp. Oh, yeah. I think they do. This is to trigger the right into actually using guns other than in self-defense. I don't think so, man. Astro, I don't think so. I don't believe that the right is as crazy as these idiot snowflakes. That's why I don't think that I don't agree with you because of that. The right is not, we can get over problems. The left cannot. The left want to lay on the floor and have a tantrum. That's the difference between the left and the right. You know what I mean? The left want to lay on the floor and kick and scream and holler and cry, and the right doesn't do that. Although it wouldn't be a bad idea to have a civil war. I don't. No, the right isn't crazy. The left is crazy. Yeah, for thinking they can try to trigger the right. Oh, I see. Oh, I got you. Yeah. Well, we know they're crazy. I mean, we know it. They're babies. They're little they're the, like I said, they're the kids that threw themselves, when mommy took them to the store and they didn't get their way when they wanted a bag of chips and they threw themselves on the floor and they started kicking and crying and that's what they are. That's what these people are. And then the mother finally gave in and gave them a bag of chips. And that's where we're at. Okay, Astro, I see what you mean. But I don't think this prick had some plan other than killing Kirk. I think his thought process was very limited. Yeah, I'll go along with that. I agree with you there. Again, this is a little baby boy that wanted a bag of chips and laid down on the floor and started kicking and screaming because he couldn't he couldn't outsmart Charlie Kirk. He couldn't outsmart him in a conversation, in a one-on-one debate. He couldn't come out a winner in a one-on-one debate. So, what are his options? Well, let me see. He can get his hands on a gun. He can climb up on a roof, and he can get Kirk in his sights. And boom. That's what I'm going to do. See, when he was a little baby boy, he could throw himself on the floor in front of his mother and kick and scream. But now that he's an adult, he can't do that because nobody's going to pay attention to him. Okay, so what are the options? Oh, man. I don't know. That's my opinion. I was thinking of this last night. I really do think that video games has a lot to do with this. Too many weird shit, though. The rifle was found in a nearby woods assembled. Video of the shooter coming off the roof with no rifle. So I'll just reverse and say the jury's still out. Well, wait a minute. I saw that video of him coming down from the roof, and it's a pretty far away. He could have had a rifle slung on his back. Yeah, he could have. I honestly think this prick thought he would get away with it whilst at the same time having his friend group know he did it and heap adoration on him. Yeah, that's a possibility, yeah. Oh, well, I don't know. I do think they have the right guy. I think so. I don't know, maybe not. I think they do. I don't know. Yeah, me too. Sad part is it will take 20 years or more to pick the. Yeah, that's true. Yep, that's true. It'll take 20 years for justice to take a hold. All I do know is the reaction by the sick fucks on the left is all I need to know. You got that right, brother. You know it, man. You know it. I tell you, man, it's fucking sickening. Oh, man. Plenty have been losing their jobs. The internet has gone nuts. Yep. With good reason, too. I mean, like I said, man, if it was Biden or Camel Toe Harris, if someone assassinated either one of them or both of them, I wouldn't be celebrating. No, no, that's. I mean, I don't know. That's just stupid. Yeah, the day before 9/11. Yeah, yeah. Oh, well. Yeah, and certainly not celebrating on the website. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's, I mean, man, what the fuck is wrong with people, man? This shit is just bad news. Oh boy, the snowflakes. It's like I said, man, when you're a little boy, you can throw yourself on the kitchen floor and kick and holler and scream and cry and you'll get what you want eventually. Your mommy will give in and get whatever you want. But once you become an adult, that doesn't work anymore. So it's not that you're going to stop doing it. That's not going to happen because you got results by doing that when you were a little boy. So you've learned that you can get results doing it. So it's not like you're going to stop. Now, some people, yes, some people do stop doing it. Some people realize, hey, this is fucked up. I got to stop doing this kind of shit. But some people don't. Those are the ones that, do really stupid shit. Like this asshole. It seems like he had a good upbringing. Going to college seems to have turned him. No surprise there. Well, yeah, I don't know. I forget who I was watching last night. But they blame the universities. They're blaming the universities that are brainwashing these kids, and I agree with them. I agree. In fact, they just busted some teacher. Was she a professor? I don't know if she was a professor or not. I can't remember. But they just busted her for. Wait a minute. Let me see if. Um, Wait, hold on. I don't know where I saw that story. It wasn't on YouTube. It was one of the. Man, oh man, this is getting crazy, man. Hold on, there's another story here of another. Wait a minute. Teens armed with rifles killed congressional intern, police say. Okay, when was this? Hold on a minute. Three teenagers in a stolen black Acura roamed through Washington on the night of June 30. Oh. Looking for rival gang members to shoot. They passed two young men aboard a rental e-bike within seconds, according to court records. The car pulled up to a stop. The three masked teenagers emerged, pointed two rifles and a third weapon, and opened fire towards the bike. At least 79 bullets flew through the busy city block. Well, like I said, hey, Master Meatball, you had a hell of a time in the university, consistently badgered by my economics professor. What a royal prick. Wow. I studied it, was surprisingly unpolitical. Long time ago, though. Mr. Meatball said, because universities are all about money. Yep. Selling junk degrees. Yep. Well, like I said, I believe that video games are too violent. You know, most people realize it's just a game, but some don't. Some want to take it to the next level. I think you're a little too extreme, Master Meatball. That's what I think. Not a lot of people are into detective mysteries or BSM, DA, whatever it is, SM. Not a lot of people are into that. You were studying pole dancing and hostess studies. Yeah, yeah, he was, yeah. He majored in pole dancing. He had a lot of real-time experience. with the pole dancers. LGBT barbecue. Minor in having tequila drunk out of my navel. Oh, wait a minute. Out of your navel. Uh-oh. Man, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't get it. That's all I can say. Let's see what I have here. Hold on. Said it before and I'll say it again. Put me in charge after the initial bloodbath and the world would be a peaceful place. Well, there you go. I can't imagine why they won't do that. After the initial bloodbath. That's a good one. All right, here you go. There's my soulmate coming out at you.
Listen to the rhythm of the falling rain, telling me just what a fool I've been. I wish that it would go and let me cry in vain, and let me be alone.
That's Astro and his dad jokes. That's a good one, Astro. That's not a bacon tree, it's a ham bush. There you go. There's the world's water. Now, in case you're wondering, that big ball of water, the big one, is 700 kilometers. All right. So, but that is all the water, salt water. That little ball to the right is fresh water. And I don't know how big that one is. But that doesn't seem, I mean, that seems kind of weird, don't it? Seems weird to me. It's not a hell of a lot of water. Here's a good one.
I thought I told you to clean your room. And I thought I told you to clean your room.
Wrong answer. Wrong answer. Oh!
So when you get done playing your game,
There's a dad that ain't giving out no pardons right there.
Woo!
I thought I told you to clean your room. And I thought I told you to clean your room.
Wrong answer. Wrong answer. Oh!
So when you get done playing your game, clean your
There's a
room.
dad that ain't giving out no pardons right there. Whoa!
Damn. Yeah, we dump all our crap in it. Yep. Yep. I thought I told you to clean your room. And I thought I told you I was playing my game. Oh. Wrong
I told you
answer.
to clean your room. I told you to clean your room.
Wrong answer.
Oh, you did.
Wrong answer.
There you go.
So when you get done playing your game, clean your room.
There's a dad that ain't giving out no pardons right there.
Woo, man. Now he's got to buy a new TV for the chick. I think that dad was at the point where he had enough of her shit. You think so? Yeah, I think so. I ain't taking no shit. Woo-wee. There, look at, I can't make this any bigger. I wish I could. But I can't. But if you look right at the bottom of the sun, almost in the middle, you'll see a little dot. Can you see that dot? That's Mercury. It's a little tiny dot at the bottom, almost in the middle. A little bitty tiny dot. Holy crap. Woo-hoo! Man, I'll tell you what. This, what's the name of that thing? Shit, I can't remember now. Yeah, Middle Age, you're right, and it's not that big. That puts things into perspective. Man, unbelievable. Well, the sun, I mean, it's just incredible, man, how big this shit is. It really is, man. Hold on, I'm going to look it up. Hold on, I'll look it up real quick. How much? Okay, listen to this. Listen to this. The sun fuses about 600 million tons of hydrogen into helium every second. Every second. Main sequence type G variable, if I remember correctly. 36 billion tons of hydrogen every minute. Holy crap! $600 million tons every second. Or 36 billion tons every minute. Yes. Yes. 1.3 million Earths. Yes. Holy shit. Woo! That's unbelievable. I mean, and it's been doing it for 4.5 billion years, and it's got about 5 billion years to go. So they estimate about 5 billion years. Oh man, it's just incredible, man. Yeah, you know it. You don't need it. That power bill, forget it. You'd never be able to pay it off. Wow. 600 million tons a second. Holy shit. Woo. Oh man. Oh man. One of them days. Oh man. Here the guy's trying to stay dry. Or girl, whatever it is. Oh man. Oh, that is funny. Oh man. It's the biggest puddle in the yard and he found it. I saw a picture from a flat earther of the moon during a lunar eclipse. A ball with a line through the middle. Wait a minute. I saw a picture from a flat earther of the moon during a lunar eclipse. A ball with a line through the middle. I don't get it. What am I missing here? Oh man, I love it. The closer you are to a massive object, the slower time moves. Near a black hole, seconds for you could be years for someone far away. Time isn't fixed. It stretches and bends depending on gravity and speed. In space, 1 second isn't the same everywhere. Gravity and speed can make time tick differently across the universe. Like amazing facts? Smash like and subscribe for more. Basically, you're missing that they don't believe the evidence of their own eyes. No, they don't. They're stupid. You know, I mean, come on. Come on, man. All right, let me see. Hold on. Oh. Okay, I get it. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Ah, that's funny. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. The visual aid really helped. So sit next to fat people and you'll live longer. I just don't understand the world sometimes. How can you believe that the world is flat? I mean, how in the world do you fool yourself into believing that? I don't know, man. I just don't get it. I don't know. Yeah, try to surround yourself with fat people. This guy really is an American treasure.
This is exactly why Senator Kennedy is a national treasure.
Americans do not deserve to be governed by deeply weird, narcissistically woke people who hate George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln, Dr. Zeus, and Mr. Potato Head, who hyperventilate on their yoga mats if you use the wrong pronoun, who think kids should be able to change their gender at recess, who carry around Ziploc bags of kale to give them energy, and who think they are better than us.
If you sit next to 300-pounder on a flight, do you arrive before you take off? No, you gotta have more than one 300-pounder. You need a shitload of them.
Why Senator Kennedy is a national treasure.
Americans do not deserve to be governed by deeply weird, narcissistically woke people who hate George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln, Dr. Zeus, and Mr. Potato Head, who hyperventilate on their yoga mats if you use the wrong pronoun, who think kids should be able to change their gender at recess, who carry around Ziploc bags of kale to give them energy, and who think they are better than us.
I tell ya, this guy really is great. He really is. He's just the average guy, you know? He doesn't believe all this bullshit, this woke bullshit. Hey, what happened to Master Meatball? I told Master Meatball that we don't get into that crap, and he left. Sorry, man. It's true. Most, Master Meatball's into the dominatrix stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know what the BS. Some cunt just tried to sign into my Gmail. Oh, really? Oh. There, this is part of the reason why I don't like cats. All right, you ready for this? This cat got tired of eating raw mice, so he wants to cook them. Okay, all good. Motherfuckers need a good stabbing. I go along with that. Hell yeah, man. Sharing is caring. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The cat, I'm pretty sure the cat thinks he's going to help out. He's going to stretch the soup out a little bit. Man, I hope it's AI. If you see right at the end, right before the cat throws it into the soup, the mouse is still alive. Alive. Yeah, that's got to be AI. A real cat would have used seasoning. Yeah, I hear you. Here, I need one of these. This is what I need. You gotta love it. It's your bat ID. Imagine giving that to the cop. That is cool. I agree. Handing the cop that. The cop says, "Can I see your license?" Yeah, sure. Here's my ID.
A mulher, por ser muito exigente,
What the hell are you talking about? Oh, here you go.
acabou
Astro,
contratando
here's
esse
one.
pedreiro. O pedreiro faz várias marcações com alguns
Here's one for you. It's not in English, unfortunately, but it's pretty cool.
Após vários pedreiros se negarem a fazer esse serviço, pois não ficaria muito bom devido a esses canos estarem atrapalhando, a mulher, por ser muito exigente, acabou contratando esse pedreiro. O pedreiro faz várias marcações com alguns pedaços de papel ao redor do cano e com uma fita faz um gabarito e logo o cola em cima da peça de cerâmica e com um pedaço de cano da mesma espessura ele faz duas marcações onde deve realizar os cortes e após finalizar toda a etapa de corte, ele rapidamente o coloca em seu devido lugar, deixando a dona da casa bastante feliz com seu trabalho. E apesar da incrível habilidade desse pedreiro, apenas 7 pessoas lhe deram o like.
That guy knows his shit. No doubt about it. Damn. I just used sawdust. I hear you. Yeah, it soaks up more pee and puke. Damn, man. I was at a cemetery today putting some flowers down. As soon as I walked away, a lady came up to me and said, "Hey, how are you today?" I said, "Oh shit, you can see me?" She freaked out and took off running. I gotta remember that next time I go to a cemetery. Just walk up to somebody and say, "Hey, can you see me?" Hey. Oh, I'll be damned. Well, anybody got anything? All I've got is I booked my next desert trip. Yes, you told me. Next year, a big one. April, May, and June. Wow. Wow, man. You're seeing more Alberta flags on neighbors' houses. Wow, that's good. Yeah, how you guys doing on that? You making any progress? I'm rooting for you. There's nothing about that in the news down here, Astro. Nothing. Woo-hoo! There you go. I still have that mask. Man, I even had the googly eyes. Yeah, it's not the sort of thing, yeah. You're right. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about it. I know, that's the same thing here. I only know because of Lady K and Astro. The movement is steadily growing, no longer considered a fringe idea to the mainstream media. Well, like I said, we haven't, the majority of people here don't know what's going on. The majority of people here do not know. Not a clue. Did I see the demo in London yesterday? No. What demo are you talking about? Again, it's not in our news. Oh, God. Oh, God. That's sick. Wait a minute. Before I get into middle-aged blokes here, Astro, I got to ask you a question. Why is it that it's men that are trying to be women? The men try to get into women's sports. Why is it that the women don't try to get into men's sports? Have you thought about that at all? I don't see any women playing in Major League Baseball or in football, you know, in the NFL or in hockey. Why is it that it's men that are trying to get into women's sports and not the other way around? Does anybody know why? Okay, now Middle Age says possibly the biggest ever in UK free speech demo with Tommy Robinson, maybe 2 million in attendance. Wow. Well, that's good, man. That's good. You guys definitely have a problem with free speech. You definitely do. And Tommy Robinson's a perfect representative. Wow. I know that if you say something against a Muslim, they put you in jail. He's gone through a lot of shit for our country. Yes, he has. I agree. You saw Katie Hopkins doing a speech at the rally. She's another one. I love those people, man. She's a firecracker. Yes, she is. I agree. I agree. I know about her because of research that I have done myself. These people are not in the news in the United States. Katie Hopkins and Tommy Robinson, they are not in the news here. They won't report on them. No. They're not in the news. You know, the mainstream media is, you know, just a bunch of assholes. You know what I mean? Yeah, of course they're not. Yeah. Well, you know, I remember a time when the mainstream media was non-biased. Batshit bonkers Britain. You know, I remember a time when the mainstream media would broadcast the news without giving their fucking opinion. But those days are gone. Those days are long gone, man. It's pretty fucked up.
This is exactly why Senator Kennedy is a national treasure.
Americans do not deserve to be governed by deeply weird, narcissistically woke people who hate George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln, Dr. Seuss, and Mr. Potato Head, who hyperventilate on their yoga mats if you use the wrong pronoun, who think kids should be able to change their gender at recess, who carry around Ziploc bags of kale to give them energy, and who think they are better than us.
Right on, brother. The BBC is now a disgrace to Britain. Yeah, I agree, man. Or we're being lulled into a false sense of security. I don't know. I don't know. Something has got to give. Something has got to give. This shit is crazy, man. That's all. It's just fucking crazy. What is the name of the object that's coming into our solar system? What is the name of that thing? It begins with an A. A31 something. I can't remember the fucking name. Atlas, there you go, thank you. 3-1 Atlas, yeah. Yeah, Von Helton is convinced that it's a, he's convinced that it's a spaceship. You should hear this guy going on and on. Although, I have to admit, it is unusual. Yeah, there's no doubt. There's no doubt about it. But unusual for us is... I mean, we've only been studying space for what? 50 years? He's wrong. You're not due to be picked up for another 8 years. I don't know, man. I don't know. The fucking world is just so crazy. Oh, man. It's just so crazy. Uh-oh, there's a story about William and Kate.
News, but King Charles reportedly is not happy about it. Prince William and Princess Kate will move with George, Charlotte, and Louis to Forest Lodge in Windsor by Christmas 2025. The move follows Kate's remission after a tough year battling cancer alongside King Charles. A royal source told the BBC the move offers William and Kate a fresh start in Windsor, leaving behind difficult memories from their years at Adelaide Cottage. Reports said William and Kate considered Fort Belvedere, but King Charles opposed the costly renovations. Since choosing Forest Lodge, no objections from him have been reported. Forest Lodge, a £16 million Georgian manor, is a major upgrade from Adelaide Cottage. Built in the 1770s, it spans 58 acres with lakes, stables, gardens, a pool, and a tennis court, restored for £1.5 million in 2001. Kensington Palace confirmed the Wales family will move later this year, funding Forest Lodge and its renovations privately. William will use his $30 million a year Duchy of Cornwall income to cover costs. Security advisors asked 2 nearby families to relocate before the Waleses moved to Forest Lodge, citing privacy risks. The Crown Estate provided them with alternative housing within Windsor Great Park. Forest Lodge will be the Wales family's forever home, keeping the kids near school while balancing private life and royal duties, following King Charles's preference for non-palace living.
Prince Harry is addressing his reunion with King.
Experience the excitement of college football.
Do I have a reverb? Sorry, I can't hear it. Sorry. All right, anyway, I'm going to get going, you guys. I want to thank you guys for showing up. And wait, before I go, hold on. There's one thing I want to remind you of.
Listen to the rhythm of the falling rain, telling me just what a fool I've been. I wish that it would go and let me cry in vain, and let me be alone again. The only girl I care about is gone away, looking for a brand new start. But little does she know that when she left that day, along with her she took my heart. Rain, please tell me now, does that seem fair? For her to steal my heart away when she don't care. I can't love another with my heart somewhere far away. The only girl I care about is gone away, looking for a brand new start. But little does she know that when she left that day, along with her she took my heart.
Amen, brother. And I'll see you guys next week. Everybody take care. Lady K, see you later, baby. Astro and middle-aged white bloke. You guys be careful out there. It's a jungle. I'll catch you later.